Alright everybody, welcome to The Theory, and today we're going to be talking about a few things going on in the UFO world. One being our first major UFO sighting of 2021. In Hawaii, there were reports of a large blue light going across the sky that was eventually followed until it was seen dropping into the ocean. So we have that video. We're going to check that out and see what they have going on. But we're also going to talk about this bill that was passed that's supposed to give the public UFO disclosure within 180 days. So we're going to talk about that and see what the chances of, maybe actually getting to hear the truth about these things are. But as always, this video is brought to you by KreepiTiki.com and the Graveyard Goods YouTube channel. They actually sent us this awesome care package from their Patreon box, and we're going to talk about that at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned. But let's go ahead and jump over to this video of the lights in Hawaii.
From the Federal Aviation Administration say there were no aircraft incidents or accidents in this area Tuesday night, but multiple witnesses report seeing a large blue object fall out of the sky and into the ocean.
Something is in the sky. What is that?
This video was taken by Misitina Sape at 8:26 Tuesday night near Haleakala Avenue in Nanakuli. Not long after, a woman named Mariah spotted the same thing passing over Princess Kahanu Estates.
And I look up, and then I was like, oh, started calling my husband in because we was all in the garage. I was like, hey, so look up there. See what I see. They all said, yeah.
The 38-year-old says she's never really been a believer in UFOs, but the bright blue object had them so intrigued, they jumped in the car and started following it.
I don't know what it was. This one was going so fast.
The journey ended less than 3 miles from where it began, on Farrington Highway in front of the Board of Water Supply building, after the object appeared to drop into the ocean.
Oh, the land in the water, whatever it is.
She described it as being larger than a telephone pole and says she never heard it make any sound.
We called 911 if I have, one cop or somebody for come out and come check them out.
While officers were on scene, she says they spotted a second light.
My husband will look up and he seen the white one coming. The white one was smaller, was coming in the same direction as the blue one.
They lost sight of the object after it passed over a nearby mountain.
Alright guys, so that's our news clip from Hawaii and the blue light spotted that appeared to drop into the ocean. The video isn't recorded on a super great camera, so you can't really see what this thing is. You can see that it's a rather strange oblong blue light in the sky that appears to float over for apparently miles before it drops into the ocean. Now, one thing I thought about when seeing this was the Nimitz, Go Fast, Gimbal, UFO sightings that came from the DoD all had reports of how close they were to water. One of them, I believe, was even said to have been seen going underwater. Now, the ocean and UFOs have always had a strange correlation. You have the USO, which is the unidentified submerged object, and a lot of people tend to have UFO sightings near water, which I find pretty strange. Even in a lot of abduction cases, you tend to hear something about lights over water. So that just kind of made me think, and I was like, man, what is it with UFOs and large bodies of water? I really don't know, but it makes me think the next time I go sky watching, I might want to do it over Crater Lake or one of these larger bodies of water here in Oregon, because I'm trying to see something and catch it on camera like this. So big shout out to the person in Hawaii who captured that video. That is our first official UFO sighting of 2021. So with the way things went in 2020, hopefully we'll get some good UFO footage in 2021. Maybe it's the year of the UFO. Alright guys, so with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about this bill that was passed with the COVID-19 relief bill. Apparently when that large, recordly fast bill that was passed for COVID-19 relief, there was apparently a bill inside of it for UFO disclosure. And this entailed that the Department of Defense, Pentagon, and all other intelligence agencies in the U.S. are to fully release all information they have on unidentified flying objects and unidentified aerial phenomenon, UAPs. So with that being said, we might actually get to really find out what all this stuff has been. Maybe all the way back to Roswell, maybe all the way back to maybe 10, 15 years ago. I'm not really sure how far it's going to go back or what exactly it's going to entail. I imagine with the government, something tells me they don't want to release all of it, so I'm scared that there's going to be some sort of clause in this, in the 180 days that says they need more time, or there's something, the public's not ready, something. But my hopes are up. This is the first time anything like this has ever been passed, and it's literally calling for full public disclosure. Full public disclosure. So what that means is it will no longer be a fringe subject to talk about aliens and UFOs. Now, we'll have to wait and see. Of course, we're going to follow this and try to keep you guys up to date on what's going on. We try to drop a video every week. We also have the podcast up on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, basically anywhere you can find a podcast. And we're going to start doing news stories on there as well, and some other stuff that goes a little bit outside of the box of UFOs and that subject in general. But as a whole, everything paranormal, just all kinds of different stuff. So make sure you go check that out. Go check out the Facebook page, The Theory with Mike Beavers. We even have a little group called UFOs Over UFOs, same as the YouTube channel. Make sure you go check out our sponsors over at KreepiTiki.com and their YouTube channel, The Graveyard Goons. It's a live prank show. Some of their videos are hilarious. There's no words for it. It's hilarious. You got to go check it out. We will go ahead and show you some of their products. We got a Patreon box from them that's actually really cool. It's like a monthly subscription. We thought about setting one up for this channel, but we don't exactly have all our merch together yet to do one, but you may see one from us in the future. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys real quick what they sent me in this Patreon box and a little bit about them, and I'll let you guys decide. Go check them out. Alright guys, so this is the Patreon pack that KreepiTiki.com actually sent to me, and I'm going to post their Patreon link as well as their social media links and website links in the description, so make sure you check them out. But they actually sent me a full variety of blends of kratom and kava, and if you don't know what those are, they're plants that originate from Asia, that promote all types of things from energy to sleep, the different blends. As you can see, there's a red blend, I believe it's called Dracula's Snack. We have the Harvest Moon Yellow, a signature white crystal ball blend, the original highest quality poly gold novel kava, some red rum, green alien energy, and dead man's gold. And all of these different types do different things. The whites will promote energy, greens and reds can be used for pain relief, reds of course for sleep. They also sell all types of herbs from blue lotus extract to everything, valerian root, you name it, they have it. They are the masters of ethnobotanicals. So make sure you check them out. Like I said, all their links will be in the description. So go give them a follow. Check.